Hello, welcome to my psychic tarot reading on Gabi Hanna. If you'd be interested in your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading from me, or an astrology birth chart reading from me, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com, to purchase a reading. You can also call me or text me at 703-791-9162. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. And I would love to read for you. I currently have a special $100 for one candle of your choice, 30-minute recorded psychic tarot reading, and a 30-minute recorded birth chart reading. Check out LamarrTownsendTarot.com/specials. Amen, amen, and amen. I'm cleansing the cards. So, yes, check out my specials on my website. Also, make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment, and share with your friends and family. And make sure you hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notification every time I go live. And check out my social media, Lamarr Townsend Tarot on Instagram and Facebook. Okay? So Gabi Hanna is a YouTuber who is known for... I don't really know what she's known for. I don't know much about her, to be honest. But I've been hearing her name a lot lately. I've seen a few of her videos. She's an interesting character. I'm not necessarily subscribed to her YouTube channel, alright? Well, I'm not subscribed to her YouTube channel. But I just want to know, she's getting a lot of flack. I am subscribed to Trisha Paytas. I watched the video that Trisha Paytas did a couple weeks ago or whatever, calling Gabi out. And there's been a whole bunch of other videos calling Gabi out, saying she's evil, she's this and that. And she's one of the major YouTubers on YouTube. So, just want to see, why do people hate Gabi Hanna so much? Is she really as evil as people say she is? So let's get into the first question. Why do people hate Gabi Hanna so much? Remember, if you want a personal reading from me, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Why do people hate Gabi Hanna so much? I feel like Gabi Hanna doesn't own up to her faults. She has a habit of throwing the rock and hiding her hand, I feel. And when she's called out for it, it's like, I don't know what they're talking about. She tries to justify throwing the rock. She tries to justify her bad behavior. So I see that's one thing that people are frustrated with her, is the fact that she just doesn't take accountability. And she has the habit of completely ignoring certain situations and acting like they don't exist. I feel like Gabi Hanna is someone who's very money focused, career focused, and career driven, which is something that's admirable, but she does have a habit a little bit of stepping on people's toes as well in regards to this. And it's interesting, I feel like Gabi Hanna is someone who, doesn't always think before she speaks. She's someone that kind of, says what's on her mind, she splurts it out, she gets it out, and then it's like, she doesn't necessarily think of the consequences until the consequences are in her face, alright? And then she's the type of person that will use this to her advantage. I didn't expect to get such backlash. I didn't know it was so offensive. I didn't know it would, cause this reaction. Whereas if you had just thought before you said something or thought before you did something, you wouldn't get into that situation. It's almost like she has a childlike mentality a little bit, Gabi Hanna. But Gabi Hanna's a hard worker. She's a workhorse. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's someone that, provides for her family. You know how some people become really successful and it's suddenly family comes out of the woodworks asking for money. They need money for this. You have to, constantly support this or that for them. It feels like Gabi Hanna's kind of that, almost like a child star that's exploited by their parents. I'm not saying that that's Gabi Hanna's situation, but I do feel like a lot of people depend on her. A lot of family members depend on her. And she's like the workhorse. So in Gabby's mind, I understand why this is coming out. In Gabby's mind, it's, well, I'm just, doing what I got to do to make money to, provide for my family, to provide for my friends. So she doesn't see the issues that she, you know, ruffles up in the process of achieving that goal. So also something about the people that Gabby hangs out with is also like, they are people who encourage this behavior. There are also people, I feel like Gabby has like mooches around her, leeches. People that like benefit from her and her status, her success. um I feel like she's made some questionable business decisions too. It's like maybe she supported a cause or promoted something, and it just looked shady. She has a little bit of shady behavior when it comes to business practices. Gabi Hannah also kind of likes to show off. All right, and she's very manipulative with it. Like, she's very manipulative with it. She can be emotionally manipulative, Gabi Hannah. But I feel like a big part of it is her friends. Her friends, the people she surrounds herself with, are just like her. And they perpetuate this negative behavior in Gabi. So it's pretty much the energy I feel of like Gabi has a lot of yes men around her, yes women around her, yes people around her that don't always keep her in check her. So when she comes online and sees people checking her online, it's like, oh, this isn't my reality. This isn't what I deal with. The people around me, perpetuate and agree with what I do, agree with what I say. So I don't understand why it's such a big deal with everyone else. So I see her being. um, and she's someone that will stir up drama for the sake of, getting coins as well. Which, it's how YouTube works, but there needs to be some tact and decorum with that behavior as well. Okay? So that's what I see. She's definitely stepped on some toes in business in her career, alright? Whether behind the scenes or with other public figures, but she's definitely stepped on some toes. And it's just like, whoever's toes she stepped on has, those people have gotten in other people's minds and kind of changed other people's perception of Gabi. So it's like the energy of maybe, I don't know, someone on YouTube has, a peer of Gabi's on YouTube has like an interaction with her, and it's a negative interaction, and that person goes and tells other YouTubers, and it's like Gabi's shunned from the group because of this negative reaction. And a lot of this stuff happens behind the scenes with Gabi. It's not necessarily things that people see, alright, with her bad behavior and negativity and harsh ways, I feel, alright? But very business focused, very business minded, obviously very driven towards success. And it can be hard to reach her. Like, Gabi kind of has a thick head, she's a little bit of a know-it-all. It's like, you don't know what it is. You don't know the truth. You don't know, I'm the one that knows. I'm the one that built this platform. I'm Gabi Hanna, and it's just like sometimes she needs to learn to be open to criticism, but also be open to learning from other people, okay? So, alright. So is Gabi Hanna really as bad as people say? Is she really as bad deep down at her core as people say? What's going on with Gabi Hanna? Mm. I feel like she has her ways about her. You know, I feel like Gabi can be a heartbreaker. She can be harsh. She's someone that um holds herself back a lot. You know, she has a smart mouth. I feel. She has the habit of putting her foot in her mouth as well. All right. Like the energy of saying something about someone, come to find out that someone is someone in power, all right, like a CEO of, you know, a company that was going to sponsor you, but because you said something about that someone, now you're no longer being sponsored. So there is that kind of energy where she could put her mouth in her foot, Gabi. But I just feel like Gabi has no filter. She has no people around her that put her in check. She has yes people around her, so it's almost like her perception is warped. One of herself and her platform, and two of just the world around her, period. I don't know if Gabi Hanna's ever had a situation with like racist tweets or something like that, but I'm hearing something along those lines, racist tweets or scandalous tweets. Something scandalous maybe that she says or has said before. But is she as bad as people say? She has her ways about her. I don't think Gabi Hanna is a bad person at all, of course, but I think Gabi Hanna is someone that can at her worst be very bratty. In her lowest moments will not want to face the truth. Will even hide the truth, okay? And will bring people down in the process of her going down, alright? She's very self-destructive, I feel. Is she a bad person per se? No, and I think there's actually a room for Gabi to improve and evolve. I think as she gets older, I don't know how old she is, but I feel like as she gets into her 30s and 40s, she's gonna become a lot more chill, a lot more into like maybe activism or living a more green life. Like I feel like she's gonna start promoting a healthier lifestyle. Alright, I feel like right now it's just about having fun, you know, doing crazy things, you know, making crazy content. But we're gonna see a change in Gabi in the next, I would say, 2 years. So I don't know how old she is, but that's what I see. That's the Gabi Hanna reading. Thank you for allowing me to read for you, Gabi Hanna. If you would be interested in a personal reading for yourself, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I would love to read for you. And is Gabi Hanna a bad person? I don't think so. She has her ways, though. Alright, love and light. I'll see you for your own personal reading, or I'll see you in the next video. Either way, I will see you. Also, check out my book on Amazon, Zodiac Sign Sex Language, for purchase and download. Check out my singles on iTunes, Forbidden Fruit, and Unblock Me as well. Also available on Apple Music, Spotify, and other streaming services. And until the next video, love and light, God bless, and no stress.